And it's your boy back with another crash. A little breakdown here. This one's a little tougher to figure out. Let's watch it real quick in full speed. And you see this guy just folds himself up. He's on the front of a group that's hammering along pretty good and just gets stuffed. And the ensuing pile up right there. What was the speed they were traveling at the time he canned? Looks like they're going about 45 kilometers an hour. So not quite 30 miles an hour, but close to. That's cooking. So let's break it down. Let's see if we can figure out what happened. So at first I thought, because this is fairly common, at first I thought he had his rear mech hang up, because you'll see he gets jacked and his saddle bucks him. And sometimes that can happen when your rear mech hangs up and wraps around your wheel. But upon further scoping that out, that wasn't the case. As I looked here, I was watching the rear mech as I kept watching. I'm like, that's what happened, because the thing you notice the most is that he gets bucked right there. See him coming off the saddle. He's getting bucked by the saddle. But it turns out, and this is a common one, we can all learn from this. So he goes down pretty good. Watch his left hand. So as he goes, there's a manhole. The manhole right to the right of him. He's getting bucked. So there was a lift in the pavement. It looks like he didn't go right over the manhole, but there was enough of a bump there. And at that speed, at nearly 30, you're gonna feel that, and that bump causes his left hand to come off the bar. And in the ensuing trying to correct it, I mean, you can see immediately. He's given up. He's throwing his shoulder and butt down. He's going to can it. So he just didn't have his hand on right, and that bump threw him. So we can all learn from that, especially when you're on the front of a group smashing like this. Safety's huge. You need to keep a couple of fingers, or at least a finger, wrapped all the way around your bars. I can't tell you how many times I've hit a bump like this, and the fact that I had either my fingers wrapped around my lever underneath or wrapped around the bars where I was holding it, I was able to catch it, because getting your hand off there is huge. And secondarily, if your bike fit is right, and I don't know if this is a case here. I can't see a side profile of them. But when your bike fit is right on a road bike, it's different on a TT setup. When your bike fit is right and you're putting good power into the pedals, the guy behind him is doing 265 watts right here, so I gotta imagine he's doing better part of 300 on the front. If your bike fit is right, you don't need a lot of weight on your bars. But yeah, he just gets, and that can help. Your hands should be relaxed, but your fingers need to be all the way around. You need to have fingers touching another part of your hand, or fingers, so that you always are wrapped around your bar when you're in the group or riding with a group in close proximity like this. You don't want to be that guy that just a bump right there, a regular day, and he ruins everybody's day. I hope everybody's okay. I hope bikes are okay. Everybody stay safe out there and ride on.